All right. Okay. Um. All right. So if you have your, I guess you guys have opened the app, but if you want to open the app, just go to your Windows search and then you type Arc GIS, and then once you type in, you will see the app, and then you click it. Once you click the app, you see the app will initialize and it will open just like this. All right. So now, if we have our apps open or if we have our software open like this, we are seeing this interface. We are still working on existing projects. I said earlier that if we want to create a new project or a new map, we click here and then the create new project window will open, and then we'll give it a name and where we want to save it, the folder we want to save it. But we are still working on the GIS training 2024, and then we still want to continue to work with it. You see that when you look on recent projects, you will see different, you will see various projects listed here. So as you create more projects, you will see quite a number of projects here. And then, of course, if you're looking for a particular project, let's say map revision, I will type in the find there map revision and it will come. And then once I'm done, I can just close it again. Okay, so but now we want to continue working on our GIS training 2024. So please click on GIS training 2024. Have we all opened the GIS training 2024? All right. So whenever you open the GIS training 2024, you will notice that, I mean, the extent you saved. If let's say your extent was like this, and then you save your map, when you open the when you open the project again, this is what you will see. But let's say if your extent was like this, and then you click save, and then you go and close it. Whenever you open your map, this is the extent that you will see. Or whatever feature or whatever shapefile that is on or off when you save, when you open the project again, this is how you will see it. For example, before I saved my project, my world imagery was not on, it was off. So that is why when I opened it, I did not see my world imagery. So, but if I want to see my world imagery, I will have to switch it on. I have to switch it back on. I can either right click. I think this one is not working. Um, but just click on the box there. You switch on and off. Of course, we know at this stage we know now how to switch on and off. So I've seen a couple of pictures. People have posted their pictures in the WhatsApp forum, and I'm happy about that. Um, but the assignment still remains that we still need to continue creating the lines, the road network. Please digitize as much road network as you can. the more you create the lines, the more you create the polygons, the better your map begin to look. So like for example, in the northern part here, say I want to continue digitizing my polygon. My polygon here is already solid, but before I start digitizing, I'll have to change it to halo. So I'll click to modify this symbol. I'll click to modify this symbol, and then I can come to gallery. If I under symbology window, if I am under properties, I will come back to gallery, and then I select one of these halo lines, and then I'll select on, let's say this one, and then I can go back to properties, and then I can go back to properties, and then I can select my color, the color I want to work with, and then I'll select, let's say the blue, and then I say apply. Once I apply, now I will resume editing my polygon. So how do I resume editing my polygon? Is to go to edit. Remember we are under map and it's highlighted in blue. So I will come under the ribbon called EDIT, and then I will go to create, edit. I will go to create, and then which feature do I want to edit? Is already dams. I want to edit dams. So I'll click on dams. Once I click on dams, my edit session is now activated. My edit session is now activated. So now once it's activated, I will now zoom in to the feature, to let's say the pond I want to digitize, and start digitizing. So guys, we still have a lot to do with regards to digitizing the ponds. Um, I know it's plenty, but we have to dedicate our time to digitizing these ponds. So we have to digitize these ponds, guys. We have to, and the road network, we have to digitize most of the road networks, especially the major road networks. So, like I say, the more you the more you digitize, the more you create these features, the better your map will look. Because I want at the end of the day, when we go to map production, you have enough information on your map. You will not have scanty information like small roads or small ponds or stuff like that. So, and I also guess that we have created um, the points yesterday, um, which was settlement, which we did create um, settlement. So let's continue finding settlement within our boundary, our mining list, our imaginary. It's an imaginary mining list boundary. Um, that is why we all have different boundaries, shapes. So let's please continue working within that area. Zoom into your imagery, as the imagery will guide you as to where settlements are located, and then you can digitize your settlements. Because what we're going to do today is we're not going to create polygon points and lines again. I will just do revision. I will just do a revision on how to create points, lines, and polygons. So once we are done with that today, um, what I want us to do today is actually adding data and editing attributes. That is what I want us to do today as a topic, because already the past 2 days we have created lines, polygons, and points, and how to edit our points, how to resume our edit sessions. So guys, you can select any of your shape files. Once you are done, you double click, and then once you double click, you have successfully created that one. Once you are done, please don't forget to go and save your edit. Always when you are done, make sure you go and save your edit. Then if you are comfortable with this, you can now go back to select, and then you can select outside for you to deselect that particular feature. I see they have already notified me I have 10 minutes. So I will do quick revision, and then um, we can start adding data. Now guys, this is going to be a revision on how to create point, lines, and polygons. They don't differ much. When you want to create, I said earlier that each time you open a new project, anytime you open a new project or you create a new project, you will have to come to catalog, and then you go to folders, and then you right click on folders, and then you say add folder connection, and then the folder sorry the add folder connection window will open. This is called a window. This one is called a window. This window, the add folder connection window, will open, and then you can now select select the the folder or the local drive that you want to connect. Mansare, can you please mute your microphone? Please, guys, make sure when you join the meeting, you switch off your microphone. So, um, this then you can click OK. So this is how you connect folder. So anytime you open a new project, make sure you go. The first thing you do is you have to connect a folder where your data is or where your data is stored. You have to connect either your C drive um, or your document or whatever. Connect it. Hmm? I can even decide to connect. Let's say, for example, instead of connecting the C drive, I can right click on folders. I go to add folder connection, and I go to data bank, and then I say, let's say GIS training, and then I'll click on GIS data. So that is the specific folder that I want to connect. So what I'll do, I'll just click OK. If I want to see that folder now, I will come under folders here. Under folders, I open. Once I open, I have a folder now connected as GIS data. And I have another folder connected as data bank. So you can connect any folder on your computer. And then if you want to create is a particular shape file in a certain folder, let's say mining folder, you want to create a folder, you just have to click. There's an arrow here, you click, and then it opens. You click, it closes. And then I can come to my mining data, and then if I want to create a polygon, I will right click on mining data, and I will go to new, I'll go to shapefile, I'll click on shapefile, and then my geoprocessing window opens. The feature class location, I will not have to change it, but the feature class name, meaning the feature I want to create, I will type in the name, let's say whatever you think about, maybe settlement or villages, and then you can select now the geometry type. So if you are creating a point, make sure you select point. If you are creating a polygon, make sure you select polygon. If you are digitizing a road, make sure you select polyline, and then you can skip this, skip this, and come to coordinate system. And once you are under coordinate system, you can select now your coordinate system, maybe one of the, or you say current map. You can select current map, and then it will bring you the coordinate system for that area you are working with or you are working on. And then once you click run, you will have it on your table of contents. And then you can start editing now. You go to edit, you create edit, and then you select which feature do you want to start creating. Once you click it, your edit session will be activated, and then you can start digitizing. So that is all for point, line, polygons. So this one, let's say you don't have data at all. At the start of the training, we didn't have data. You didn't have data. You are assuming that you didn't have data, but you are working on this area. Anything you see here represents a geographic feature. Even if, for example, you want to digitize this creek, this is a creek, you can create a shapefile called creek. You right click and then you go to new and then you go to shapefile. You know this is a creek. You can use polygon instead of polyline. You can use a polygon, you can start digitizing this way, the edge, go round, come right round, come this way, and then you go back, and then you continue, and then you double click, and then you come this side, you digitize all of these. So you can use polygon to digitize this creek. This is a creek. You see, this is also a feature class. You see, even this some of these farms, if you want to digitize the edges of these farms, maybe somebody wants to know the size of this farm, you can digitize using the polygon. You digitize the farms. You can say farms, for example, and digitize all the farms. You'll be able to know how many farms are within this particular area. This is a stream. You can create a polyline called stream. For example, I can right click, I say new, shapefile, then the feature class name, I'll say stream. And then I'll jump straight to coordinate system. I'll select my coordinate system as the current map, and then I'll say run. Once I click on run, oh, I did not change the geometry type. So you see, it came as a polygon. So what I will do is I will delete it or I will undo, and then I'll come to my catalog. You see, I already have stream here. So I will have to delete this one. So I'll right click on stream, and then I'll delete. Right click, delete. Right click, delete. And then I'll delete it. And then I'll have to create another one again. I'll right click, new, shapefile. I'll say stream, and then the geometry type, I have to change it. Don't forget to change. I have to change it to polyline because I'm going to digitize the streams. And then coordinate system, I'll say current map, and then I'll say run. See, once you run, you will have a line stream. I can even change it to, I can click the line and change it to, say, blue, and then I'll apply. And then I'll start digitizing my stream. I go to edit, I go to create, and then the create feature window is activated now. I click on stream because this is the spatial entity I want to edit. So I'll click on stream, and then it's activated, and then I'll start digitizing my stream network. So how do I know that this is a stream? It's because you can see if you zoom out or in of the map, you can see that um, some of is the vegetation type is different from the other areas. So there's a stream coming down this way, and then maybe I'll just stop it here. I'll look for another stream. Maybe here is another stream. I just digitize. This is just rough work. See, this is another stream coming like this. There's another stream going up this way. You can see if you zoom in well, you'll see. See. So now then I'll have to go and save, and then I'll go to select, and then I'll deselect. So I have now four entities. I have my boundary, I have my stream, I have my dams, I have my road network, I have my settlement. All right. So when we come back, we are going to start adding data and also editing our attributes where we will label. We'll do labeling today. We'll do add attribute today. So let's stop for now and rejoin again.